Hello and welcome to a review of a bunch of just Chinese characters. There's no brand for this. The only number I can get out of this product is 1216, brandless item. So if you know the brand of this, then great. It just says Chinese made figures. You would think it's something like Enlightened, but no, the quality is different from that. The quality of figures themselves are very close to perhaps XINH. It just has no brand. And all these characters are based on, well, Chinese literature or Chinese dress and whatnot. So here we have, it just says a master of Wing Chun, which is a type of Kung Fu. And I don't know, it just looks like Ip Man, so I'm going to call this Ip Man. And then here we have a, oops, his cape thing came down. A sort of Chinese stage master, like a show master. They do many kinds of, like, not opera, but traditional like Chinese shows. I don't like them, but the design is quite cool. This is no doubt Bruce Lee, even has the word dragon on his chest. And typical Chinese king, at least how they look like in TV shows and many movies. In fact, he looks like a particular actor who's played the king many times. Classic design of Wukong, so the Monkey King, but this is a very classic cartoony design. If you've seen the classic cartoon of the Monkey King that was even broadcast on the BBC back in, what was that, 60s, 70s or whatever. Yeah, this is the design, the classic one that you also get in many classic Chinese light shows, like light box shows. They also like that as well. And then we have some sort of monk. The Chinese list calls this a host. A host of what? I don't know. Maybe it's like a TV show monk. I don't know. Next we have the traditional dress of, not too traditional, but modern traditional dress of the father-in-law when you go over, because every Chinese New Year you go over to your family's houses to visit and they'll probably dress like that. Chinese soldier. Here we have the sort of god of like wealth, like the wealth father, whatever. He brings wealth to you during Chinese New Year, whatever. Bride, Chinese bride, so the traditional Chinese dress here. And this one really perplexes me because this face, I know that face. Now on the list it just says author. And yeah, the dress is kind of like a really traditional author, like from, I don't know, 50s, 40s, 20s maybe. But something about the face, I know I've seen it somewhere on a TV show, like a drama or a movie when I was young, or I don't know, the color of his dress and the way his beard is. He looks exactly like someone, but I can't find the name. So if you know who that is, if you're from Hong Kong or China or Taiwan or whatever, you know who that is, let me know. I want to say... I want to say the master of Bruce Lee and Ip Man, maybe? I can't pinpoint it. And the girl here, it just says... like simple student, like a college student type of dress. And yeah, that gets it done. So you could say he's also a student too if you want. So yeah, the print designs and all these are very sharp, very detailed. They look really good. My first major nitpick with all these is unfortunately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these use these slope pieces, which I really don't like. I much prefer minifigure legs, but as for something on display, they look really good. Second thing is they don't have any back head prints. None of them do, which is unfortunate. The clutch and the plastic themselves, like I said, is very close. Could have been coming from the same factory as XINH, so that's excellent. The coloring of the plastic is also really good as well. The colors themselves really match official Lego plastic, except the blue ones, because I don't think Lego ever produced blue like that, but if they did, it still has got that very Lego-y feel to it. The shininess and smoothness of the plastic is also very much like Lego. If you told me that these came from the same Chinese factories that produce Lego, I would believe you. These figures do not have any back body or leg prints as well. Now Bruce Lee has some black like lines on the side of his arm, which of course I guess they just had to because it's too iconic not to have that. But other than that, they don't have any prints on the back, so this is all I need to show you. So yeah, I'm also okay with that because a lot of official Lego figures still don't have back body prints, and some of these characters have capes, so it's not too big of a deal. And in terms of accessories, he's the only one that has it. It's got this little dish there. It's a fortune dish? I don't know. So yes, if you like Chinese culture or you're from Asia yourself, you definitely want to pick up a set of these because you're not going to like all these characters, but if you can get a set of these, definitely characters that you will recognize and know and feel classic. So yeah, this is a very classic feeling set. I just don't know who that is. Subscribe, suggest, and comment below. And of course, take care and have a nice day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye now.